All right, gather up. This is briefing 4 of the day. Most of the guests have arrived now. His Highness should be just about finished with his opening speech. This is where it gets real. The last 9 hours have been a tutorial for what's coming now. You'll have some of the most important people in the world out there. Art critics, royalty, politicians, YouTubers, you name it. Everyone's in the building today. So that means new rules. Okay, before we go through those, I want to point your attention to the pile of papers on the table. It contains names and information of guests, the new terminal passwords, fresh from IT, and run sheets for everything that's going to take place over the next 3 hours. Grab one before you leave. Memorize everything. All right, first things first. Remember your places. These are important people who do not need to be burdened by your presence. Unseen is a requirement. Second, you will overhear conversations of a sensitive nature. I don't believe I have to tell you that half of these people are rich beyond your wildest dreams. Rich means weird. Whatever you hear in the Scepter will stay here. Understood? I didn't sign an NDA with the girth of Sheikh Omar's grandfather just to have one of you idiots call up the press with a news story. And finally, the food is for guests only. Unless you're a chef, there's no such thing as tasting. I think we all recall what happened at the grand opening of Sheikh Omar's solar panel plant last year. Nobody wore white for 5 months after that incident. Oh, one last thing. We've installed keypads on most of the doors here to keep raunchy guests from sneaking off to do their dirty business. You have no idea how filthy some of these people can be. Anyway, the code is 4706. Don't forget it, and don't mention it to any of the guests. That's an order. Don't screw up out there. I'm sure you all hold your lives dear, and I'd hate to report you to the Sheikh's family. Make me proud. That's all.
I'd love to see how you demonstrate some initiative right now and handle the washrooms.
You're always trying to fuck me over like this.
Sorry, but I have seniority.
Uh-huh. Nice try, though.
His Highness has everyone working triple shifts. There's so much going on here. I've had 4 staff update meetings already. But now that crazy manager called us into another meeting, so now we've got to memorize new lists of guest names, new passwords for the terminals, and new special dietary needs. I mean, there's an actual limit to the amount of information the human brain can contain, and I'm pretty sure I've hit it. And to top it off, they just told us we wouldn't be getting overtime payment because we're just expected to be here. Can you believe it? God, could this day get any worse?
Look, this is gonna make me look really bad.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Don't you worry. A colleague is also out there looking.
But this is awful. I mean, I'm in my boxers and you are a woman. It's just so embarrassing.
Oh, it's nothing I haven't seen before.
But you don't understand. I'm military. We military men are used to punctuality. I was supposed to be ready and present my papers half an hour ago.
Yes, you men in the army with your papers. Super punctual. I get it.
Are you making fun of me? That's so cruel. Do you know what a man is without his gun?
Man in his boxers. Crying like a baby.
Ugh, you women will never understand.
And I don't think we ever will. I can't find it. Can't you just wear a waiter uniform? It would be pretty effective if you wanted to blend in.
What? Are you trying to be my mother? My God, no! I need to dress professionally and show my papers. Do you not understand that?
Okay, I'll keep looking.
Thank you.
Right there. That's Marcus Stuyvesant, Providence partner, self-entitled and arrogant little worm. He might not look like much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
It's just a drink. You don't mind, do you? Oh, I really think you are putting on a brave face. You shouldn't be hiding back here. You should be out there celebrating life. Oh, now that reminds me, I'm supposed to talk to Richard Voltaire. You know, I'm really frightened of him. His review on the Senses exhibition was brutal. But I'd rather be here supporting you.
It's really sweet of you, but I'm...
As long as you know I'm here for you. As I said, it's only if something goes wrong or that dreadful critic insists on speaking to me now that I'll be kept away from my friend Cornelia Stuyvesant. Everything is going fabulously out there. I really want to say how much I appreciate all you have done for me. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Not to sound arrogant, you have such a good eye for talent.
Lucy, seriously, could you please just give me a half an hour alone? I need to think.
I know you feel alone, but you have to understand you are not. I'll always be here for you. Ooh, look over there.
Situation.
Just a drink.
I'll check the
You don't
perimeter.
mind, do you? Oh, I really think you are putting on a brave face. You shouldn't be hiding back here. You should be out there celebrating life. Oh no, that reminds me. I was supposed to talk to Richard.
What's that doing?
You know, I'm really excited of him. His review on the Senses exhibition was brutal. But I'd rather be here supporting you.
It's really sweet of you, but I'm...
As long as you know I'm here for you. As I said, it's only if something goes wrong or that dreadful critic insists on speaking to me now that I'll be kept away from my friend Cornelia Stuyvesant. Everything is going fabulously out there. I really want to say how much I appreciate all you have done for me. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Not to sound arrogant, you have such a good eye for talent.
Lucy, wouldn't it be a good idea if you go out there, you know, meet potential buyers? It's a gold mine.
I know you feel alone, but you have to understand you are not. I'll always be here for you. Ooh, look over there.
Any news on the new guard assigned to codename Pinky? I got word that he entered the building, but he hasn't reported for duty yet. Probably still down at the depot, getting his uniform. I just hope he's got his papers with him.
I heard rumors that he used to work for that Dawood Rangan. You know, the Bollywood producer who died.
Doesn't sound promising.
No, it doesn't.
Look, I'll just have the one drink. I'm sure if I'm needed out there, one of the technicians will come and find me. I want to share my condolences concerning your father. I never met him, but I know he loved art.
Thank you, but it's really not necessary. I have...
Oh, don't be silly. I'm here for you. But, you know, I also do want to talk a little shop. I have an idea for the next exhibition. You are gonna love this.
Lucy, seriously, could you please just give me a half an hour alone? I need to think.
You know, Cornelia, I really worry about you. Oh, wow. Oh, do you see that? Oh, just a sec.
Oh, good, you're here. I presume this is my new recruit? I was getting quite impatient. You have your credentials on you? Let me see here. Yes, that looks good. I like it. A cutlery expert, no less. I have no idea what that means. But your CV is very impressive. This looks perfect. Okay, walk with me. I need to go through some ground rules. I expect you to be by my side 24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important, delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed, but your eyes wide open. Understood? Now, your papers were indeed impressive, but I need to see what you can do with my own eyes. My father used to take me hunting. He was an avid hunter. I personally hated it, but always admired his skill with a knife, and grew to appreciate what it takes to gut an animal. Have you ever tried to gut an animal?
Yes.
Good. Then you know it's not so easy as it looks. Like trying to stab a rubber ball. Bounces back if you don't stab it correctly. You're almost here. You have to understand. I didn't get where I am by blind faith. Okay, we are almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. But with a knife? No, that's where the talent lies. My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. I don't know why, but I've always trusted a man who could throw a knife. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day with that statement. So, show me what you got. Do well and you work for me. Fail, you get out of here, and I never want to see your face again. Let's just hope he's half as good as you were.
Only time will tell. But I doubt it.
You cocky idiot. Come on. What are you waiting for? Just do what I told you to do. Nice throw! Oh, spot on! That was quite spectacular. That was a magnificent performance. I like you. I think we will get along just fine.
You've gained his
I
trust.
think I got the right man now.
What to do
Thank you
with
for your
all that
services.
power?
Take the rest of the day off. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir. It was an honor. Thank you, sir.
You impressed me. You really did. But let's get to work. Some things you should know about me, and this is very much on a need-to-know basis. I'm here incognito. So I want you to stay close, but not too close. Especially when we are out in public. If you see a man with a bodyguard, it draws attention. Understood? Yeah, of course you do. Come on, follow me. Excuse me. I've talked to one of your people inside the exhibition, but I think she is kind of slow. Maybe you can help?
I don't know. I can try.
The sun. It's not as bright as it should be. Do you know why?
Oh, sorry, I'm just backstage muscle. I don't know anything about the tech stuff.
Okay. That doesn't really surprise me. Well, thank you for your help. Have a nice day.
Well, same to you, sir.
Let's keep a low profile. Come with me. I'm so proud of my Cornelia. To think she could pull all of this off. We're thinking she had lost me. Okay, let's move on. This is fascinating. I would never have guessed Lucy Phillips' work could achieve this scale. Impressive. She might be annoying as hell, but she is very talented. Yeah. Quite a piece of work. No. Still not feeling the sun. Oh, I have to talk to that useless technician lady again. Why is the sun not fixed yet? If this was one of my... I mean, if this was a professional gallery, this exhibit would be closed. Everything has to be perfect. Now get the sun fixed.
I've passed on your concerns, and I promise you someone is looking into it.
Look, I don't care for your constant excuses. Fix it. Or do you want me to go and complain to His Royal Highness personally? You still have my cell number, I hope?
Of course I still have it.
Well, then fix it. Call me when it's done.
Marcus, hope you are keeping yourself out of trouble.
Trying to keep a low profile.
So, have you talked to your daughter?
That's none of your business.
Everything here is my business. You are my guest. Do you know that Carl is wondering why you are down here?
Carl is not my keeper. You better keep your mouth shut. He can't know I contacted her.
Don't worry, Marcus. Your secret is safe with me. Carl knows nothing. And I hope you won't forget that. You know, I gave you a very moving eulogy during my speech.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Yes, so am I. Stay safe. And remember who your friends are. I hope your talk with your daughter gives you some closure. And you remember I've done you more than just one favor.
I will.
あなたの排泄物を分析中。エラー発生。エラー発生。生き物を流さないでください。故障につながる可能性があります。
Hell of a uniform, you looking good today, sir.
Dad, I'm so glad that you're alive.
Cornelia, I'm glad you are safe.
Dad, you have to tell me what's going on.
I will. One sec. Let me just get a drink. I am so sorry everything has turned out this way. But you have to understand, this might be the last time we will ever talk. Face to face, at least.
What do you mean? You can't just pop up from the grave and...
Yeah, I know. I am really, truly sorry.
What have you done? What have you gotten yourself into? What the fuck, Dad?
Look, I don't have a lot of time to explain everything, but I promise it will all work out.
No. No, that's not good enough. One minute I'm crying over your grave, and the next you call me and say, hey, hon, guess what? Pop's still alive? That's so cruel.
I know, but you have to understand. When you have as much wealth as we have, you have to sometimes work with some very bad people.
What? The mob?
Only politicians deal with the mob. This is much worse, and you have to understand, this is why I had to do this. To protect myself, and most important, to protect you.
From what, Dad? Who can be worse than the fucking mob?
The wheels that turn the world in motion. And now, Cornelia, you need to listen to me very carefully. I am part of an organization. One of the biggest cogs in the system, if you will, but one of the minor wheels has grown steadily dangerous, and we must make immediate repairs.
We? Who the hell is we?
All in due time, my bunny. It's complicated, but in short, someone is in the process of a hostile takeover of everything that is dear to me, and he is a very dangerous man.
Okay, so now what? You just pretend to be dead?
We had no choice. Everything was compromised, but me and one of my partners are fighting back to fix this, and we will succeed. And how can I put this?
I don't know. Try.
It's always been your legacy to take over my duties when I retire. It's been like that for generations. You need to accept that. You have no choice.
Jesus Christ, Dad. You know I hate your other businesses. I only tolerate this because you're my father.
But look at what you have done with the Art Foundation. You've built it to become one of our biggest businesses. You alone. I am so proud of you. And when we regain the throne, I want you to be my heir. Please, honey, say yes.
Screw you. This is too much.
I know you're upset, but think about it. I'll have someone contact you, but for now, and maybe forever, you have to accept me as dead.
I don't believe this.
I love you more than anything else. Just think about it. I'm going now. Bye, my dear.
Goodbye, Dad.
Okay, I want to check the miniature diagram of the exhibition. Try to stay a few feet away. I don't want to attract too much attention.
How's it going up here?
We're good for now, but we've only got one fuse left in the fuse box over there. If that blows, we might get some irregularities with the lights. People might not notice.
Lucy will. She'll flip. She demands perfection.
I told you this was a problem this morning. You haven't told her yet, have you?
I tried, but this is her day. It's her biggest exhibition yet. I don't really blame her for being a little preoccupied with all the glitz and glamour.
Yeah, we'll sell out eventually.
Well, just make sure we don't ballast everything, okay?
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
It's beautiful. Finally.